Hey everyone, Nick from Coffee Before Arch here, and I want to share a new ongoing project that's going to be happening with the channel, starting this past weekend. So, as you guys know, I host all the code for all the series that I do on YouTube, on GitHub, and one of the projects that I was thinking about doing that started with the C++ crash course was I was planning on doing these PDF tutorials that were going to go over, individual parts, or for each individual video, it'd have a companion written tutorial. So this project is going to continue on, but in a more formalized fashion. And so, as you can see on the Twitter account I have at Accelerator Nick, the pinned tweet is going to be the book that we're going to be writing. And so this is going to have, incremental updates on the channel. And this is all, publicly listed, so feel free to check this out as well. So the basic idea is that for all the series that I do on YouTube, there's going to be companion tutorials, and it's going to take the form of this book that, right now it's called A Tour of Programming. And the key idea of the book is that, it's programming the way I would have liked to learn it. It's not going to be, as detailed as you would get in a book that's specifically about C++, but it's going to be rather fast-paced, and it's going to have a lot of things all in one place. Now, the other thing that, I particularly wanted to do with this was I wanted to have kind of an all-in-one text that was going to have, a whole bunch of different topics that normally are kind of scattered around, in different books, and you don't really know which way to go. So everything's going to be in here in this one Google Doc. So when it comes to C++ stuff, all the stuff on the, fundamental concepts, all the way through, template programming and object-oriented design patterns will all be in this doc. Likewise, same thing with, Python 3, GPU programming with CUDA, systems programming, even stuff later on Verilog and stuff related to my personal research and getting started with research using things like, contemporary cycle accurate simulators, they'll be in here as well. So I've got, some preliminary stuff up here already. So I ported over what I had already written on that PDF as far as, the C++ one goes. So I've got a basic C++ Hello World tutorial, as well as some stuff on compilation, and then more recently stuff on basics of variables within C++. But this is really going to be an ongoing process as we really flesh out. As you can see over here, there's a lot of work to do, especially getting everything down through all the different topics that I already have videos for, which I believe is over 120 videos right now. They'll all have their own companion tutorial written in this section. Now the nice thing about it is that it's going to update over time. It's going to be continuously edited, continuously improved. So unlike a book that you may buy, either a hard copy or a digital copy that eventually will get outdated, this will just be continuously updated. So it'll always have the most contemporary information, and it'll always reflect, what's state of the art today. So with things like CUDA that gradually evolve, or that have evolved quite a lot in a short period of time, you're not going to miss out by buying a version of a book that say talks about okay, well, it's a bulk, you have to do bulk synchronous operations, and then now looking back, now there is global synchronization mechanisms using cooperative groups and GPUs. So you're not going to miss out on those features with something like this, because it is all online and it is all free, and it's going to be constantly updated. So I just wanted to share that. So this is going to be ongoing. Feel free to reach out if you have any suggestions. Now, when it comes to the actual editing of this, what's going to happen is it's going to be pretty rough at first. So I'm planning on trying to get out just most of the content in one kind of bulk step, and then the editing. So if you find problems with individual sections, that might take longer to get actually put in place than say requests for different videos. So if I'm missing something as far as fundamental concepts go, or parts of the standard library that you would like covered, that'll take precedence over editing the Hello World tutorial. But feel free to check this out. It's a pinned tweet on my Twitter page at twitter.com/acceleratornick. And as always, hope you guys have a nice day.